Welcome back, friends. My name is Eric, and this is Mellowseven Gaming. We're playing a little Football Manager 2018 with AC Ajaccio. We've got the second leg of our Europa competition coming up against RB Leipzig. In the meantime, we played a game against PSG, and newsflash, we didn't get crushed. That's as positive as I can make it. We lost 2-0. And yeah, there was a little bit of not spectacular play. There were a lot of yellow cards, and we actually played our other formation. I'm probably going to mess things up here. We played the 4-4-2 diamond narrow that last time. And interestingly enough, if we come back here and we take a look, and we click here, and we see hopefully some match stats eventually. Maybe? There. Kind of. You'll see that we gave up one clear-cut chances on. They didn't score on that one. We did give up 22 shots. We only got 5 ourselves. We only managed one shot that was within the box. But you know what? Of the 22 we gave up, only one was a clear cut. 8 half chances, 2 goals, a couple off the woodwork. Both of the goals scored were essentially bad individual efforts on heading. The first one, our player went up to head it and just missed it. And it happened to land at his feet, and they kicked it past and goal. And then the second one, one of them, 3 of us, his header won. So, you know, it just came down to individual stats against Mbappe here. And it's hard to win that, to be honest, on a regular basis. So, all in all, not too unhappy about it. Our match for today, we don't really have any selection issues except for Suleiman, who was injured yesterday afternoon. As I was putting the thing together, I hit next, and they said, nope, he's injured. So we are actually going to run Alan Legris as a defensive center. We don't do it very often because he's got no ups at all. Jumping reach of 6. But our option was either that or Matteo, who has huge ups with a jumping reach of 17 and heading of 12, but a positioning of 10. And I was a little bit more worried about that than anything else. So we're going to run Ivo, who also doesn't jump spectacular, jumping reach of 10. Kylian Devoux we're going to put in the middle because he does have a jumping reach of 17, a heading of 12, and good positioning. And then we're going to run Alan Legris out here as our defensive defensive center on the right side. And jumping reach is really the only hole in his otherwise spectacular repertoire of stats there. He just happens to be 5'6". That's the problem. But he does have good heading. If he can get to it, he can hit it. Great teamwork, good positioning, all that good stuff. All the stuff that makes him good as a defensive midfielder makes him pretty good here as well, as long as we ignore that 6 jumping reach. But he's going to play there today. We will keep Matteo Simon on the bench, and we've also got Suleiman on the bench. If we decide we absolutely need him, we can bring him in. Otherwise, we are going to run our standard 5-3-3 or whatever we're calling this thing. 5-2-3, excuse me. Math. So yeah, that's what we're going to go with today. So let's go ahead and jump into the match. Oh, you know what else we've got today? We have our youth candidates are here. So we're going to have that game happening here shortly. We'll go ahead and kind of see what the results are and take a quick look at our youth candidates. And hopefully, fingers crossed, there's some more of those generational players. Suleiman actually could play today. I think that's excellent, and I think we probably do that. So if they're going to give him the good to go, we're going to stick him in there for Legris. We're going to stick Legris back in for Victor, and we're going to run with this. We'll go ahead and stick him back in the middle. If we need to make that adjustment later in the game, if he re-injures it or something, we will do that. And going forward, if we need to play, going forward, we put in Matteo. I don't really have huge problems with him, but this is kind of a must-win game for us. So I think we go with the best possible in this one. Europa League. Yeah, we play a little bit later, 7-3, if you don't remember the last spectacular game we had. And it's going to be first. Okay, I kind of figured it would be the youth candidate thing would be before this, but apparently not. So let's get into it then. Like I say, no real changes or excitement there. Just the Suleiman injury. And, we'll get into it. Expected to prove a point today. No, we're expected to just hang on today. That's it. We are on counter already. I think I'm going to leave us on counter. Not a fan of those unis for either team. The red and white just look kind of like a high school gym class. And ours, well, we know what I think about the baby blues there. despite the fact that I'm a big UNC, University of North Carolina Tar Heels fan, who do wear Carolina blue. I just don't like those unis. Interesting shot by Ox there. Trying to get something, anything going, and help springboard the team. They've got a pretty good goal deficit. They've got to come up with 4 goals, and if they do that, they will win. They'll win the draw unless we manage to score 3 goals as well. So essentially, they need a 7-3 match. Or if they score their 4, we need to make it a 7-3. Alan Legree's already picked up a yellow, 8th of the season. So we're doing okay so far, though. I shouldn't talk here, though, because they are on the offense. Retsos, keep an eye on those guys there. 15 wants to make the run. 34 was offside. 34, big number. He was offsides there. He's having trouble. Ox just can't get somebody where he wants him to get to. Navu gets a foot on that one, pushes that out. Good positioning. Marino is still there, though, to keep the pressure on. Marino to Ox, back into the center. Arnold, where's he going? He's got guys wide open on both right and left flanks. He decides to go to the right to Restos. Can he find a crossing partner there? Sabitzer, no, it gets taken away. Bialik gets that one, sends it on up. We've got Mueller there. He has somebody, Oscar Vante, probably in the middle. It goes all the way up to Blanc. Oh, my God, the youngster puts a rocket of a shot up in the top left-ish corner. I'm looking at the wrong camera, the top left-ish corner there. Filming with the camcorder today, not the what's the word I'm looking for? The webcam. Just because I hadn't used it in a little while, more than anything else. Beautiful shot, and it was right down the middle. He was at the top left, but he put it in the middle. Better safe than sorry. Don't want to be too fine with the shot. We'll take it. I'm playing with my green screens and stuff in the background, stuff that hopefully you will never notice, but that's why we're recording slightly differently today. I'm just interested in seeing how the different cameras operate with the different options that I have going on. Out to Restos on the corner. He feeds it back into Arnold. Defense has been good. We're keeping the pressure on him. We're in the way. Back out to Restos. He just hasn't been able to make anything happen from there, but he's got, oh, beautiful shot in. Awashabaka got a header on it, but a little bit too high. Goes off the crossbar and out. They're keeping the pressure up, though. They had a corner kick. We got a header on it. Sabitzer's there. Oh, we managed to get it off. Bentalob's got a hand on it. We're out to Mueller. Can we do what we did last time? Mueller all the way out to the outside. Oscar Vante running free by himself. Yes, goal! AC Ajaccio gets it past number 19 there. He had just a little bit of an edge, squeezes it past the right side of the goalkeeper, who had to kind of watch him, as well as Blanc, who was running alongside him. They'll get an idea whether they were offsides. Nope, well, Blanc might have been, but Oscar Vante managed to make it on sides. Blanc might have been off, though. And we'll take it 2-0. 9-3 on aggregate so far, 33 minutes in here. It's a steep hill to climb for RB Leipzig. Let's see if the Red Bull can actually, if those wings will get them up those steps there. Shots have been pretty equal, 5-5 here so far. Marino, oh, right, Cali Cannon's right there, good positioning, plucks that one out of the air. They are not looking great so far. We might be able to just comfortably at halftime go ahead and sub Suleiman out so that the injury doesn't continue. I mean, we do at this point have a 6-goal lead. Which, there's no, look at that, 6 shots, 5 were on target, 2 clear cut, half chance, only 2 long shots. That's pretty efficient there. I think we can be happy with that. I think we do go with that, and I think we go ahead and we're going to put Simon in there. Legree we're also going to take out. He's on that yellow. We'll go ahead and put Victor in over there, who's a good solid defensive wingback. So no real issues there. I'm pretty happy with him, to be honest. Painbang is back. He was suspended for the PSG match due to yellow cards. You saw the last one there in the Leipzig match. At least I think I'm assuming that's where it came from. And we just kind of continue on. I think they got nothing going on, and we're playing counter, so should hopefully, fingers crossed, be a fairly boring second half here. We've already made 2 of our subs, so we don't want to have to make too much more. Victor and Mateo are playing about as well as Legree and Suleiman did in the first place. 6-7 and 6-8 versus the 2 6-7s. We're looking confident. We're looking motivated. Things are going okay. I'm going to throw in a concentrate right there. Little cheeky call him concentrate. Retsos again. He's picked up a yellow at some point there in the first half. Trying to find somebody in. Damata's there. He decides to go out. Oh, that was a hell of a pass and shot by Haber. Just a rocket screaming in off the top of the grass tips there. And in for a goal. too much of a big change there for Cali Cannon to get to. And they are on the board, 2-1 for this match, 9-4 on aggregate. Restosin, here it is. Little pass over. He's got to come all the way over, and look at that. He just can't do it. Not with a shot that hard. That thing was blistering. That's okay. That's okay. We still have a 5-goal league on aggregate, although Arnold's on it again. Fed it in. Suleiman just screwed up there. They're blaming it on Nikolov, but I think it was Suleiman, it looked like to me. And 2-2 for the match here. Ox into Arnold. Arnold in. Yeah, everybody kind of messes that up. We had all three guys had a chance to clear that out, and all three of them just watched it roll past their feet. So Simon up to Blanc. Blanc goes all the way back to Nikolov. We could waste a little time here. I wouldn't mind. Over to Bentaleb. All the way out to the side. We got Victor on that one. Little jump to get it, and then he gets taken off the ball. He's unable to hang on to it. And I was going to make a comment about him being little, but it looks like Ox is about the same size, if not even a touch smaller. Damada out to Haber, and they're towards the middle. They're putting a big push on us here. Out to the edge, Ristosa, and they've got guys screaming through there. Beautiful first initial save by Cali Cannon, but he's on the ground. He's unable to hang on to the next one. Haber gets it, but it will not count. It was offsides, apparently. Let's see what happens. I guess. I know they put a line there, but I'm not sure that line was where I thought he was at the time. But we'll take it. 2-2. I mean, it'd be nice to hang on to the draw here. Like I say, we've got a reasonable lead. I was going to say comfortable, but there's no such thing as a comfortable league in Football Manager. As they continue to prove, Haber is on this one. I think we drop back to defensive, and I think we can safely skip that one. 3-2. They're beginning to put a push. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Despite our cheeky calm concentrate, we did get a shot there. That's okay. We're just trying to hang on here. You should never try to hang on. You should always try to win. That's the problem. Ozkin. Oh, he's been subbed in. At least I assume so. I don't remember. Haber was offsides that time too? Yes. Yes, I did see that one correctly. We'll see. That one I think he actually was offsides on. Marino, I mean, we've got 5 guys back, you know, and 2 more in the middle that are back mostly, but we're just not. Yeah, he was well offsides. Well offside. So 3-2 so far for them. Let's see if we can keep it 3-2. Squeeze it in there. 90, another 2 more minutes to go. Well, they made it exciting there at the end with 2 goals disallowed and 3 goals scored. So 5 times they saw the back of the net there. Luckily for us, a couple of them did not count. Although, to be fair, we still would have snuck out with a 1-goal lead. It just would have been much, much tighter than we really wanted. A little bit of a pucker action there. So off to the dressing room. They did well. Yeah, and they'll accept that today. So we're going to go on, and we're going to take that victory. What did I say? 6-3 on aggregate, something like that? I guess we can find out here somewhere. I mean, 9-6 on aggregate, excuse me. 3-2 on the day. Saint Etienne also makes it past Dynamo Kiev. That's excellent. Kubenhaven, 5-4 over Ghent. I don't think we really wanted to play either of those teams, so it's nice. One of them took out the other in an extremely tight match. Look at that. It was 5-4. They came back, or it was 4-3. They won at 5-4 in aggregate, but that's a tight one. Valencia, Liverpool, 1-1. Sneaks past Victoria Plzen. Genik, Marseille wins. I'm not as happy about that. Lyon wins. Man, the French teams, we didn't do so well in Champions League, but we're crushing people. 12-0 on aggregate over Partizan. Betis, Sociedad, Praha, Sporting over Ajax. That's fine. I'm not sure I want to face Ajax either. And there we go. So let's go ahead and continue on here. First leg triumph helps us pass. That was good. We got a little bit of money. 6-2 under 19s beat our youth candidates, and that's what we would expect. Santini, the great Santini. Youth candidates evaluate. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what we've got. That's the wrong one. Let's go down here. Most of our youths are terrible. Let's flip that around. But look at that. Roland Legrand, a 140 potential ability. And then we've got some other guys, fillers here, 118, 117. We don't really care about these guys. We're kind of looking kind of here and up. Although 118, depending on how those stats turn out, he may be just fine. At 15 years old, Lucian Ambrosi, good name, 15 passing. decent natural fitness, some teamwork, good decisions, bravery, a little bit aggressive. He might work out to be very good. That 15 passing already is pretty spectacular. Let's take a look at Roland here. Mid-right center, attacking mid-center. We would obviously play him in the middle somewhere. Good technique, good vision, good natural fitness. Not too shabby. Determination, flair, vision, and technique at 15 or 14. He's 14 years old. I think we take it. Not too shabby. So, most of this is pretty well, we don't care about kind of everything. Well, realistically, everything from here on down we don't care about, but not too bad. I think we'll take it. So let's go ahead and, is there a draw for this next? What are we, gas hungry for success. How do we find out when we play next? Oh, it's already there. So we don't know who we're playing yet, though. We're probably waiting for another couple matches. Let's. That's fine. You know what? I take it back. I am going to. Let's come back over here to this. Let's give Berg a match. We're going to play the full 90 minutes. It is the day before another match, but hopefully conditioning is not going to be too bad for the goalkeeper. I'd like to get that match shape up a little bit. Second round to draw. So let's view the draw. Next team, Feyenoord got Valencia, Real Betis, Olympique Marseille, Sociedad got Sporting, KRC Genk got Kopenhagen, Sparta Praha, Saint Etienne. Man, they're waiting for us, aren't they? If we get, I don't want Liverpool. I don't know that I want any of these teams. Everton got Liège. Ajaccio, we got Liverpool. There was one non-French kind of big name left in this second half, and of course that's who we got. But we should be at home for Liverpool. So I guess, I don't know. I don't even know if they're any good this year. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's hard to tell. Let's take a look at their registration, senior squad. Current ability. Yeah, they're pretty decent. Their entire starting team essentially is over 140. Yeah. And our starting team, let's see, I don't even have it. Let's go insert. Current ability is kind of 130-ish. And then down a little bit in some cases. But that's okay. We've got the advantage of our cheaty formation that may or may not make a difference. Hard to tell. Interesting. They think Skelzo is 131, Bialik 134. So probably not looking good for us, but that's okay. That's why we play the game, see what happened. Had to move some stuff around. Let's take a quick look really fast at finances since we just won about 500,000. We're sitting at about 11.5 million all told. Not too bad. A little bit of a dip, but we're coming back up now that we've made a little bit of money. So we will be back for the Liverpool home and home. And so I'll see you next time. Cheers.